If you're trying to quit games but cravings are too powerful, in this video I'll show you several techniques that will help you to destroy or at least weaken those cravings so you can deal with them. First thing I've learned is that cravings appear way more often when you have access to something that's forbidden or not allowed. You see, when you know that you have your favorite game installed and you're pretty much sitting in front of your PC, even if your willpower is crazy, even if you're like Muhammad Ali, you have at least 95% of losing to these cravings, just because your environment is forcing you to play. So first lesson is to eliminate stuff that triggers you. In case of games, you have to uninstall games you have, unplug your console, and ideally, hide it somewhere far from you so you can instantly access it. Now you'll think at least twice before playing, because when you don't have instant access to something that is forbidden to you, you have really very little chance of breaking the rule you've set to yourself. But later I've discovered that having more access than you need is not the only reason why cravings are actually happening. Second thing I've learned is that whenever you do something mindful, cravings are naturally leaving your body. When your brain is working on something, it doesn't have time to send you more cravings, right? So whenever you feel cravings, do some tasks that requires at least a bit of your brain power. It may be homework, maybe a project you always wanted to do. Even cleaning your desk helps. This way you'll win a bit of time for yourself. But these few extra minutes are extremely important and you'll learn why a bit later. So basically, second lesson is whenever you feel cravings, do some mindful task. It reduces cravings a lot. Third thing I've learned is that when you don't know what to do, or in other words, you're doing nothing and you're really bored from it, intrusive thoughts are way stronger than they have to be. And I discovered that in such moments, either when you've done everything or you don't want to do the next big thing, cravings are coming from literally everywhere. So it's really hard to deal with them unless you have some kind of hobby or mindful activity that you can do from time to time and it feels like pleasure for you. If you don't know what hobby to start, you can watch my video on hobbies somewhere there. And now it's time to share one more secret tip to deal with cravings at least a bit easier. So last thing I want to teach you is timing. Urges or cravings of this kind often tend to weaken when you wait for 10 or 15 minutes, and then they're weak enough so you can deal with them. So when cravings hit you, set a 10-minute timer when you're simply not allowed to do anything cravings want from you. And there's really high likelihood that after these 10 minutes you will be way more mindful and way less emotional, so cravings have literally almost zero chance of taking control over you. You can also create some kind of ritual, like making a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or running one lap around your house, or whatever you could think of. Okay, let's sum everything up. First lesson, eliminate stuff that's triggering you. Second lesson, when you're doing something mindful, cravings disappear naturally. Third lesson, you must have at least one hobby that will let you go through those days when you don't feel like doing anything. And fourth lesson, just give yourself 10-15 additional minutes to weaken cravings enough so that you can deal with them. Now you know pretty much everything you need to know to overcome cravings, but it's still not enough to quit games entirely. So make sure to watch my other videos, cause there is going to be at least one more video that will simplify process of quitting games even further for you. Hope you like this video, thanks for watching and please subscribe, bye!